Hey guys, my name is Aiden. I've been climbing for 11 months, and today I'm going to be working on a V7 project and a couple of V6 projects. Will I be able to send them? Stay tuned. My V7 project starts with a dyno to an undercling. Then there are two slopey rectangles. There's a tiny flat crimp, and then it ends on two small in-cut crimps. In a previous session, I was able to figure out every move except for the last one. The highest foothold on the right is super slopey with the tiniest edge. I wanted to make a dynamic move from it, but I couldn't commit. I tried reaching it statically from the lower foothold, but that didn't work. I tried going dynamically from the lower foothold, but I couldn't reach. I tried getting a left heel hook, but it felt too high. I talked to people who sent the boulder, and they all did a dynamic move from the high foothold. So I'm going to commit to that beta and see if I can send it. I'm able to get the dyno on my first attempt. I get a left side pull to get my feet up and push them into the slopey dish. I use the slopey pinches to get my left foot up. I grab the tiny flat crimp and get my right foot onto the awful foothold. I can't commit to the move, so I use a green hold and a down climb handle to make sure my foot is secure. I try the move from the slopey hold, and I get it. I use some other holds to climb up and focus on that move. And I'm able to get the move. Time to try from the beginning. Here, my right foot slips on the slopey dish. Here, I just barely missed the last move. And then I missed it again. Then my left hand dry fires. And I missed it again. Then I slip on the dish again. Then I can't get my right foot up. I missed the last move again, so I decided to practice it some more. And I'm able to get the move. And then I miss. And then I get it. And then I miss. And then I get it. I got the move 3 out of 5 times, so I decided to try from the beginning. And I'm finally able to send it. This boulder has a fun first and last move, with some pretty bad holds for both your hands and feet. I also like my beta for getting my feet on top of the slopey dish. I think a lot of people went out to the slopey pinch on the left first. I move on to this green V6. All of the holds are these big slopers. They have a lot of texture and a flat-ish part at the top. You finish on the top edge. I step on the volume and mantle off my right hand to start. I don't get high enough on the next hold and fall off. This time, I make sure to grab the good part of the hold. I get my right foot on a really slippery hold so I can match hands. I get my right foot up and shift weight over it. I get my entire left forearm on the hold for maximum friction. I get the good part of the next hold and shift my weight to the right. I bicycle to start hold to match hands. I get my left foot up, but it feels too high to shift weight onto it. I throw for the last hold, but can't even touch it. This time, my forearm slips. Then, I can't find a stable position with the bicycle. I get to my previous high point and commit to rocking over my left foot. From this position, I can't reach the good part of the hold. I drop down to shift my right hand over to the left. I can reach a little higher, but not enough to get to the good part of the hold. This time, I shift my right hand over even more. But I still can't reach the good part of the hold. I'm physically exhausted from this climb, so I move on to this red V6. It starts upside down with your feet in a crack. Then, there are a couple of good holds on the left. There's a shallow slopey hold around the arete, and then 2 decent crimps. There's an awful sloper on top of the volume, and then a good hold on the right. The last hold is blocked, so it's a tiny slopey crimp, and then you finish on the top edge. I tried to start last session. I'm able to cam my feet between the volumes pretty easily. I try to reach around my body with my left arm, but it doesn't work. I have to go in between the wall and my body and grab the next hold with my right hand. Unfortunately, my feet slip. This time, I grab the crimp, but then I miss the good part of the next hold. I get the good part of the hold and match with my left hand. This position is really hard on your hamstrings and lower back. I get my right hand on the volume and free my feet. I grab the slopey hold around the arete and pull on the volume with my right foot. I grab the crimp and move my feet up. I cross over to the next crimp but end up falling. Here are my attempts from this session. This time, I move my right foot down to the start hold before crossing over. I try to grab the next hold, but it feels like nothing. I throw to the higher hold, and the slabby angle of the volume makes it feel alright. I heel hook the crimp and match hands. I throw to the next hold, but lose my feet and end up falling. I use some other holds to focus on that move. This time, I lose my left foot, but I'm able to hold on. I get my heel back on and throw for the last hold, but I end up trying to grab the block part. The gym is about to close, so now I'll talk about my hangboarding. I'm able to hang on the 20mm edge for 5 sets of 10 seconds with 55 pounds. Next session, I'll add 2.5 pounds. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!